Hey everybody, it's me, Bay. It is the end of June and I have some really great books that I picked up throughout the month that I did not record. So I'm going to go through some of the books that I got and I'm going to show you some of the good stuff that I got this month. Not just books, but a couple of toys as well. Before we get started, you know the drill. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video so it can help my channel grow. I've already hit my 500 people goal, subscribers goal, and people's goal. It's the people's goal. 500 subscribers. I'm now halfway through 500. I'm almost to 600, and I appreciate everybody who watches this channel. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's take a look at what I got. Now, you know I can't go anywhere without buying some things all around me. Buying more thing, the ever-loving blue-eyed Benjamin J. Grimm. So I got this one. This is the Fantastic Four Yancey Street. What is that? 4 Yancey Street. So this was a one-shot. It was a really, really good story. I truly enjoyed it. This is a 1 in 50 variant. I loved this, and the cover is really beautiful as well. I also got from the miniseries Clobbering Time. This is also a 1. I think this is a 1 in 100. This was a really good deal. I love this cover. I've been waiting to get this one, and thank God it just kind of fell into my hands, so I love this one. And my last thing is the second, actually technically this is the 3rd volume of Marvel 2-in-1 thing in the Human Torch #1. I already had this and I had all the variants, but I didn't have the second print. I just got the second print, and the only thing you can tell is little print right down here. It says second print, but you'd have to zoom in on it. So I got that to finish my collection for this run. I think I need 1 more book or 2 more books, but those are like crazy expensive, and I'm not going to be forking out that kind of money. I'm going to hopefully get them in a trade or wherever, but I'm hoping to finish that collection to move on to the next one. Now, the other day on Monday, my comic book shop, Vintage Phoenix, here in Bloomington, they always have really good deals on Mondays. So they had a buy one, get one free deal this Monday. I got a couple things I'll show you in a second, but they always have some really good dollar bin books. So I got this copy of DC Comics Presents number 48, Aquaman and Superman. It is a really kind of a campy cover, but I only need 5 more issues to finish my entire run. I'm very excited about that. And I already got all the keys, so it'll be easy. Actually, sometimes it's harder to find the very common. So that book was just $1. I also got a copy of Pitt versus Hulk, or Hulk. It doesn't say even versus. It's just Pitt and the Hulk. So crossover from Image and Marvel. Now, not 1, not 2, but all 5 issues of Black Pearl. Now, normally it wouldn't have attracted me, but if you look all the way at the bottom, what it say down there? That's right, created by the man, Mark Hamill. So that had all 5 issues. Now, apparently they made a movie about this. I didn't know about this, or they were trying to make a movie. I don't think it ever, I don't know. Hey, can you tell me, comment in the section down below, did they make this movie, where can I find it if they did? So I got all 5 issues of Black Pearl, created by Mark Hamill. So these were only $1 a piece, $5 for a good hour worth of reading. Good for me. I love that every time. Now I'm heading over to the PopCon, Indiana tomorrow. It is right now after midnight, and I am just trying to knock this out. So at this PopCon, there's going to be a lot of cool people there. I'm very excited to go. And apparently Michael Jai White, the man who played Spawn in the movie in the 90s, was supposed to be there. So I got a copy of the movie adaptation of Spawn, and there is Michael Jai White in the suit. And I just looked at their website, and he canceled. So I haven't had a chance to read this. I enjoyed it. It could have been better, the movie, but it was really fun, and they took some creative liberties, but it is what it is. I'm looking forward to see what the Todd Father does with his new version that he wrote and he wants to direct. When it's going to be made, I don't know. So Vintage Phoenix also had a buy one, get one free sale. Now these were marked a little bit higher than their actual retail value, but I don't mind that because I did get a decent condition copy on both of these books, and I am trying to finish my Brave and Bold run, just like DC Comics presents, with Superman in every book. This is number 91, Batman and the Black Canary. Let me get a good angle in there. There you go. That's number 91. That was the free book because it was less money than the final issue that I've been trying to get for a while now. It is Batman of Earth 2 and Batman of Earth 1. They don't actually team up in the story. It is just different stories with the same villain, the same person on both Earths, having different life. One's a criminal, one's not. So different stories. This was the final issue of the series. I got this, now I got to go get the rest. I'm trying to get all of the Brave and Bolds, not starting with Batman. Of course, I cannot get the first appearance of the Teen Titans or Justice League, but I'm going to get the ones where the superheroes team up. Some has Aquaman, some has Metamorpho, and that's before Batman, and then Batman became the staple of the entire book. But I'm trying to finish my entire run of that. So this issue 200, this is ready to go in the collection. Now, I live near a half-price bookstore where it is a clearance store. So half-price books out of Texas has stores all over the Southeast and a little bit of the Southwest, but mainly the South. So Midwest, where I am. So I got there and they had a few books, and I wanted some older stuff. Now, this is an outlet store. This is where all the stores bring their stuff that they're overstocked. So it ends up here. So I was able to go through a few of their boxes, and I was able to pick up. Now, this is not a key, but still a great cover. Batman number 355, The Bat and the Cat. I've admired this cover for a while, and I've been wanting it. So now I had the opportunity, and there she is. They also had this Silver Age book, 12-cent, Batman number, I think this is I'm not wearing my glasses, 163, Batman 163. Look at how beautiful that is. It is not in the best of condition. It's not in crap condition. But you know what? The spine's a little chewed up, but not too badly. Yeah, I actually think I did pretty good. I got this actually for $20. To me, that was a win all day. I'll take any Batman from the Silver Age for $20 a piece all day long. So I was visiting my friends Matt and Aaron at Faraday Toys in Greenwood, Indiana, and I was just hanging out, just talking to them, and I was telling this customer who was selling some of his stuff to them, I mentioned how I collect Funko Pops. I don't collect Funko Pops. I have about 8 of them that I put on display that I have here. Most of them are things. So I mentioned how I love the Christmas Pop, and instead of selling it to Matt and Aaron, he gave it to me instead. So he gave me Drax with his funny little man from the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. Now, I believe I already have Groot. I now need to get Peter Quill, Star-Lord, and Mantis. So it's cute. Drax and his funny little man. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a movie coming out called The Fantastic Four: First Steps. So they've already had products come out. I bought a box of Reese's Puffs that had the thing on it. I gave the cereal to my daughter because I'm not a big sugary cereal. I might be a big guy, but I do not care for sugary cereal in the morning. But this was the first thing toy that I found. I got this at Hot Topic. So that is the first thing figure from the series. I believe they're also going to be having one of him in a trench coat because, you know, it's hard to hide that beautiful face. So I got that one as well as at Hot Topic. Now, my last book is a book that I've had my eye on for a really long time, and I've never had the opportunity, and my friend Mike over at Bearded Comics hooked me up. I was in Crawfordsville, Indiana at the Crawfordsville Cards and Collectibles show, and he has a brick and mortar store there, so I had to run by there and take a look and see what he had. I didn't get a chance to record there, but you know what? It is a nice little store. It's not a little store, it's a really big store. It actually was the first bank in the town of Crawfordsville. And if you go behind the counter, there's a big butt safe, a giant safe, a wall safe. It is huge. So if you ever get a chance to go to Crawfordsville, visit my friend Mike at Bearded Comics. I've had my eye on this one for a while. Number 85, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, classic cover, Neil Adams. It is just amazing. I love it. It is probably one of the most important stories that had ever happened to the Green Lantern and Green Arrow, where they find out that Speedy was a heroin user. It really hit a lot of nerves and brought some attention to drug use being rampant in America in the 70s. So this was a great issue. I loved this issue. I've wanted it for so long. And thank you to Mike at Bearded Comics. I'm going to put his information down below in the description so you could hit him up and take a look at what he's got. He gave me a really good deal, and I am so thankful and grateful to him. That's all I got for you today. Remember, comment, like, and subscribe for my channel and help my channel grow. Also, go out and look for comic books anywhere, not just your local comic book store, where they always have some great books for you there, but go to garage sales, flea markets, Goodwill. You know, you could find them anywhere. And I want to reiterate, thank you for watching. There are 5 million things you could be watching right now, and you were able to sit down and watch my big bald ass just I said it, talking about comic books, and I am truly grateful for every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. But most of all, remember, reading comic books is still reading. Later, y'all.